My name is Grace Youngson, and I'm the founder and president of Life is for Everyone. We are a pro-life nonprofit here in Woodland Park. My heart is very much in media. You know, what we watch and feed ourselves on, we become. And so if we look at the way that this nation is going, particularly with regards to abortion, that is directly related to what people are feeding on, what women specifically are feeding on. And so my heart is very much to change that. You know, the media today, the evil feminist media, spreads so many lies to women that are really lying at the root of why abortions happen. One such lie, and this is just crazy to me, but you know, the feminist media is kind of pushing right now that if a woman wants to sell herself for sex, that is somehow female empowerment. Like, that lie is right at the root of why abortion is happening. And my heart is very much not to just check off our list, yay, we made abortion illegal or whatever, but let's actually deal with the deeper issue that exists here. And so, as a ministry, our approach is very much love first and really encouragement and empowerment of women. A lot of other pro-life media ministries lead with exposing how tragic and horrific abortion is, which I totally agree with that. There is a place needed for that. But what God has called me to do is more the side where we're reaching out to women and really just empowering them, answering their questions, speaking the truth into this world filled with lies, which is just capitalizing on women's vulnerability and deceiving them. And so with that, we have 4 key goals for this year. The first one is to launch our girls podcast, which we're actually launching that next week. I'm extremely excited about that. The purpose of the podcast is to share real stories of women who have navigated all kinds of things. We have women coming on who have navigated crisis pregnancies, maybe even had an abortion, been formerly lesbian, worked in like strip clubs and things like that, and they're going to share how Jesus radically changed their life and just speak truth into all of those things and just show the lies, the deception that maybe led them down that path and now how they're free. And so that's really the heart behind the Girls Podcast. Really excited about that. Young girls really need to hear the truth, and so really excited about that. The second thing is to host several in-person events and outreaches. So we're actually planning to do like live podcasts at college campuses where we'll invite Q&A from the audience and also be able to minister to those girls in person. And I think it's just going to be a great opportunity for us to get to know who we're talking to so much better. I think it's important to take time to know who it is that we're ministering to, not just put out, you know, our ministry stuff, but actually make sure we're relating to them and making an impact. And of course, in-person ministry is so fun. So really excited about that. We're planning a few across some different colleges. We might be doing one in California, which I'm really excited about. The third thing is to expand our crisis pregnancy poster distribution. This is just a simple idea, but it's really making an impact. We go into bathroom stalls in coffee shops, restaurants, clubs, bars, everywhere, anywhere that will let us put up a poster that says, you know, if you're pregnant and don't know what to do, go to this website. And so we've been putting them in women's bathroom stalls, and we're seeing like every single day, women are visiting our website through that, and it's so fun. I actually have the notifications linked to my phone, so I'm a little bit addicted at checking all the time. Seeing women just come on, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. It's so simple. It costs us like just over $1 for each poster, and we just have volunteers distributing it. And so we really want to expand that this year. Right now we're in Alaska, we're all over Colorado, we just started in California and Canada, and so I'm really excited to just expand more. with that. And most women don't know about life empowering support when they find themselves in that situation. They just know, oh, I can go to my local Planned Parenthood. Every single woman that I've ever spoken to who has had an abortion and has shared her story with me, how she regretted it, has always told me the same thing, that she didn't feel like she had another option. And so those posters are all about solving that issue and showing women that they have another option. Am I doing bad for time?
No, you're doing really good. You got
Okay.
4 minutes left if
Okay.
you need it.
Okay. Then the last thing, which I'm super excited about this, we're actually planning to launch an app this year. And the idea behind this app, my heart is very much to really take over like the women's health mountain and bring Jesus and truth and life into that. And so something that God placed on my heart towards the end of 2023 was to start an app. And it was kind of on my heart a little bit before that, but he really was saying, Grace, okay, this is the time, you need to do it. And I had no idea what that app would look like. I had a rough idea of what I wanted to accomplish through the app, obviously sharing truth and love and empowerment with women. But through some amazing connections, we've decided we're actually going to focus the app to be like a period tracking app. So I didn't really know this was a thing until I was late to the trend, but most girls today, I'm sorry if this is TMI, but they track their periods through apps. And part of the reason that girls are doing this is they want to like make sure they're not pregnant. And so this is huge. Like every single young girl has an app now to track. But the thing about these period tracking apps, pretty much all of them are liberal, and the leading one is very liberal. And so if the app thinks there's a chance you're pregnant or whatever, it will immediately start saying, oh, you know, you can have an abortion, and here's directions to where you can find an abortion, which is crazy. And this is like, we've done research in the Springs, I've spoken to so many friends, everyone is like every girl is on these period tracking apps. And so imagine if we could develop an app that when a girl is freaking out that she might be pregnant, there is a resource right there in that most vulnerable time where she can be directed to life-empowering resources. And so that is the heart behind the app. So we still have a lot of things to get through to get to the point where we would launch the app. We need to make some prototypes, do more research. We also have a lot of fundraising to go for that. Making an app like that isn't a cheap thing, but that's God's problem. So those are our goals for this year. And just to give you a little idea as well, we just started as an organization last year. We had our first ever board meeting in like May or something, I think it was. And it's just been incredible. God's favor is just over this. And when you partner with us, you're not partnering with us, you're partnering with God. This is his vision. It's his vision that women are free. It's his vision that children are alive. I think part of the reason why America and the world is in the mess that it's in is because we've killed half the people who should be here. And that has to stop. So this is God's heart, and we have a few different levels of partnership. Now you can partner with any amount. You don't have to give 25 or 50 or 100, although we would love that. But when you partner, that is something that is a godly thing. Jesus doesn't ask us to do something one time. He asks us to be faithful. And so I just want to encourage you, if he's placing it on your heart, to partner with us in what we're doing, to pray about that, and to consider partnering with us. And we have different levels. If you partner for $100, for instance, we just started this year. We're going to host special meetings where we will share with you some things that are going on behind the scenes in the ministry and give you an opportunity to actually input your advice and thoughts into that. So this is really exciting, and there's a QR code on the next slide. So you can scan that, you can partner with us, you can also go to our website, which is lifeisforeveryone.org.